my name's Natalie, welcome to Fitfully Vintage. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this elegant, if I do say so myself, 1940s inspired victory roll and braided updo. I think it looks more complicated than it actually is, and I've got lots of hints and tricks to make it nice and easy for you if you stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel for regular updates. Click that notification bell, wherever it may be, so that you know when I upload, because I'm doing it a lot more regularly nowadays. So if you like what you see, then click the bell. Okay, let's get into it. So I'm doing this style on freshly washed hair. A lot of people find it easier to do these styles on 1 day or even 2 day old hair. And so if your hair is freshly washed, you might like to use some texturizing spray or maybe some dry shampoo to just help you with the styling. Section the front of your hair off. Your fringe section, or what would be your fringe or bangs section. Obviously if you have bangs you can wear this style with bangs, or if you don't then you can just section a triangular shape at the front of your head as if you did have bangs. And then from the crown of your head down to each ear you need to separate also, so you've got 3 segments at the front. You're then going to put your hair into a ponytail at the back while you make your victory rolls at the front, just so it doesn't get all caught up. So onto the victory rolls. Now for some people a victory roll is their nemesis, and if this is you then please click the link which will take you to a video where I show you 6 ways to roll a victory roll, and you too will become a master. But today we're going to start at the hair tip and make 1 loop and then fold the scraggy ends in. Then using our finger and thumb walk the hair up about halfway towards your head, then turn to face away from your face, and using your index finger and thumb to pinch the hair you can roll it into a curl and secure it to your head. If that sounds too complicated, please, like I said, click on the link and that will take you to the video. Now the important thing when you're securing your victory rolls is to try and keep the pins as invisible as possible. There's nothing like a great big cross of bobby pins to ruin the effect. So you can pin, why is that fuzzy? Oh, how annoying. You can pin from behind or you can pin from inside the roll. Just try not to flatten your roll with your bobby pins, and then smooth the side and spray all those baby hairs down. Smooth. I'd love to know in the comment section down below why you first started to style your hair in a vintage way. Let me know. Okay, now onto the other side. You're going to smooth the other side away from your face and move your hand down to the tips of your hair, and a twist and turn, and then tuck in the ends. Then you're using your finger and thumb to walk that little loop that you've made up towards your head, twist it so it's pointing away from your face, and then roll with your finger and thumb pinching the curl as you go right to the base of the hair. And then again pin as necessary. Now we're going to move on to the back, the Princess Leia situation that we'll have going on. Make a centre parting right the way down. You can see this is not so straight when I do it. It's not so great. Try and get it straight. And you're going to be making 2 little ponytails, 1 on each side, just behind your victory rolls, nice and high in that section of head that you have free, so above your ear. And take some time to smooth out the back. You can cover it with flowers, but you know, the smoother the better really. And then each ponytail needs to be braided, plaited in a regular 3-strand plait, from the hairband right down to the ends, and then you're going to need to secure each end for the moment. I just use a little bobby pin to secure the plaits at the end. So right the way down. I actually quite like making these plaits nice and tight, because then the layers stay in and the whole look is a little bit more polished. I've just pulled out a few sections, not pulled out the hair, but loosened the plait a little bit towards the end where it gets quite thin. Pancaking, they call it. They did call it 10 years ago when I started filming these videos. You're then going to, as probably expected, wrap your plaits around that centre band. Now feel as you go how the bun feels. If the plait is making a pointy shape, you can pin the offending section down to your head before it kind of ruins the whole bun. Just pin as you go. I think you only need kind of 1 or 2 clips per bun really, because the plait's already quite secure. Now again, should I point out my mistakes to you? I can see a bit of hair that's not tucked in on that first plait and it really frustrates me. But you're going to be using a mirror. It's going to be much better. See, oh, that's what I mean. Look, a fending piece of hair at the top. It was a bit pointy. So I'm just going to pin that sucker down so he doesn't ruin this bun. And then just wrapping the rest of the plait around the bun, poking in the ends and then pinning down. Okay, these aren't, unless you're very lucky, you could get them super symmetrical, but I wasn't able to get mine exactly symmetrical, and it's fine because I'm going to adorn my hairstyle with some pretty flowers that I made. I think that looks real pretty, apart from that sticky out bit. Right, onto the front. Again, got carte blanche, whatever you want to do with this front bit. A pompadour, a swirl, a bumper bang, all would look absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to do a little kind of almost victory roll at the front here, a little swirl. My fringe isn't very long so I can't do much, so just one little curl, making a little pin curl, a pin curl pompadour. And then again, just trying to disguise any bobby pins that I put into my hair by kind of pushing them under the top layer of hair as opposed to letting them sit on the top. Sometimes this means you have to use a bit more hairspray, but aesthetically it's a little bit more pleasing. For your olfactory system, not so pleasing. Okay, that's it, just smoothing. HD cameras are a terror for showing up flyaways, aren't they? My goodness, I didn't used to have to worry about this. That's it, all done. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you like this updo as much as I do. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Make sure you click the like button if you like it. Please don't forget to sub to me here and on Facebook and Instagram also. I'm going to put links to all of my socials down below. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.